What's up, guys? Today I'll be teaching you how to dice stack, and it looks like this. Now let's go into the intro. So first things first, you'll need a cup, a hand, and some dice. I got these big dice from Amazon. They're specifically made for dice stacking like this. So that is why they're so big. But you can use the regular white dice. It'll be harder with the white ones. So that's all you need. Now we'll go on to one dice. So first, one dice is probably the hardest part about it. Because I see people, like, when I try to teach them, they always do that and they can't get it up. So that's why I'm going to show you how to do it. So you'll place your dice on the ground. You're going to bring your cup like this, and then you're going to bring it over. And as soon as it reaches as far as it's going to go over, you're going to switch it to the other side. So it would be like, I failed. Don't do that. And then it will probably fall back out. But then after you do that, you can just keep switching sides. And the dice is in there. Not anymore. So after you can do that, and then I want to see you try to get it up in the air by like just doing it regular and then bringing it like this and then up, down, and then you can be like. Next we'll be moving on to two dice. So with two dice, I'm going to teach you two ways. You can do it the easier way, like this, fast stack, or you can do it how I do it, like that. So we're just going to start off with the fast stack. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to do the thing like we did last time. So you bring it over, but don't pick it up in the air. Just let it scrape or lightly float up. And then after you do that, you can usually like bring it down. And to bring it down, what I do is I usually just have it and then I let it scrape and then and after it's like this, don't do that unless you're like with lifting them up. But if you do that, it'll fall. Here, let me show you guys. See, it fell. But if you do it the regular way, it'll work. Next, you'll be moving on to two with the regular. Okay, with the regular, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to like bring your thing over and have it like this. You can do this a couple times, but you don't need to. You can just do 1, 2, or how I learned how to do it, where I was like this. I was like 1, 2. And if you're doing it like this, then, oh, I got a Yahtzee. A Yahtzee is when two or more dice land on the same number. So they're on the same number the whole way around, even on tops and bottoms. That was cool. So you're going to do this once. But if you're scooping it up from the other side, you're going to want to bring it over and like do this fast and get it up, and then do that a couple of times, do that. So it would look like this. So that is how you do it. We will be moving on to 4 dice. So with 4 dice, the more dice you have with the fast stack like this, the harder it is, because with the fast stack, you're gonna have to have enough time to bring it over at one angle and then the switch, and then you'll be spreading your arm out too wide. So if you do the fast stack, I would recommend doing like only 4 or 5 dice. Otherwise, you'll need to do it regular. So make sure if you're having trouble with any part of this video to watch till the end for the troubleshooting. So with this, I'm gonna like scoop it up so it will come over and it will be like 1, and then I could let it go. And you could see I did that pretty slowly. So if I do it again, hey, I got a double stack. So if I do it slowly, sometimes it'll work, but I usually do it fast. And what I do if I hear one fall, like if I'm doing it, and I hear something like that, then I'll have them on the bottom, and I can like get it back up. And I can tell when it's right. So that is how you do 4 dice. But if you want to learn it this way, then I would just do the 2 dice and then do that a couple times and then do it again. So it's just 2 dice twice, basically. So next we'll be moving on to troubleshooting. Now we have troubleshooting. Troubleshooting with 1 dice is, I see people just like, so that's not what you want to do. So right after this, I'll show you guys a slow-mo of how dice stacking works. I'll try to get it as best as I can, because I'll try to do it in slow-mo and show you like how it really works. Slow-mo, and as you could see, I did this and then it dropped, so that I did get it back up and do that. If you want to learn that, just try to get it, and then when you hear it drop, then you're going to try to keep it flat and then get it back up quickly and do it really hard, like. And how this works is, I'm not a science teacher, but I know sort of how it works. So your dice stacking, you do it fast enough that it goes to the back of the cup. So then while I'm doing this, it's at the back. But then once you get 2, if you do it good enough, it'll be on top of the other one. And then 3. And then 4 just keeps doing that. But then after you do that, the reason why they all stack is because you're doing it, they're at the top, and you bring it over quick enough, and they're all still at the top. They move over to the side, and you bring it at an angle, so they'll come down slowly and like just stack. So this is what it looks like without all that detail. I'm done. Bye guys, that's the outro.